record right. I'm pretty positive I did.
I'll go test it.
I probably just made a bunch of mic noise.
I hit my mic with my shoulder.
Oh, that was not good.
Yeah, hit my mic with my shoulder.
All right, while you're climbing up, I'll introduce this section. How's that sound? All right, hey guys. So Colby and I are back again. As with the last couple of videos, this section is just us talking about the video that you just watched, what we did. So you don't have to watch this part. You don't have to watch any of it, but you know, this part's just for the few people who might find it interesting and for us, right?
Yeah. So this is the first video where we didn't record all the parts live. You keep talking.
I'm going to turn this off. Sorry.
Okay. We didn't record all the parts live. Actually recorded them individually, then mimicked the parts when we were playing them. So any drummers who are watching might realize that I'm playing slightly different things than what is actually being played, because from what I was planning to play, I sometimes accidentally got off during the recording. So I was just trying to play how I imagine it in my head. At first, there were a lot of mess ups. At certain parts, I would actually accidentally play on the wrong cymbal, but probably edited it out.
So the good news is we recorded about 3 different video takes. So I think you explained that really well. I'll recap it just really fast. We recorded everything ourselves with no video. So all the audio, the sound was recorded.
We should have recorded some behind the scenes.
Yeah, we didn't though. So. But you're right. Maybe we should have. And then we went back and we mimed, I guess is the right word, to our own playing. So you're really hearing us play, and then you're watching us mime to it, which is how real music videos are done.
It's kind of weird because, when you're pretending to play it, it actually kind of feels like you're playing it.
Well, I mean,
if you have it right on time, it feels like you're actually really playing it, the sound's coming out because you're hitting the things.
Yeah, it does. You can believe that you're actually playing it at that point in time.
If you hear the camera audio for those shots with me playing the drums, you're gonna hear boing, boing, ding, ding.
Just a bunch of clicks, click, click, click. Well,
that's an electric drum set for the one person who didn't realize.
Yeah. So if it's not turned on, it doesn't make any drum noise.
And it wasn't turned on except for the solo, because that part was done live.
Can you tell everybody why we did it that way? Why didn't we? Because oftentimes in the past, actually, I think, if you watch my older videos, I've done it that way in the past a lot. But with my videos with you, almost every single one, we've actually recorded video and audio at the same time. So you're watching it all happen live. Why did we do it different this time?
I'm pretty sure we did it because we could get better recordings for it.
Yeah.
And we could mess up the video however we want, because there's 3 different takes. Both of us, just me, and just him. So we can just cut to wherever we need to when there's a mistake. Unless at the same point in the recording,
then we'll just do a picture of Charlotte if that happens. Yeah, so I think that was a really good explanation. It basically allows us to focus on one thing at a time. So we can just sit down and record, and I can write the pieces individually, come up with them, spend some time on them, get a much better audio recording that way, and then we can go back and, like you said, do the video. It felt like 1,000 times. I don't know. We didn't do it quite that many times.
During the drum solo, that was live, and it was improvised.
That's a good point. So
he had a drum solo, improvised.
I had a guitar solo. Those were the only things that we videoed live because we improvised. Both of us improvised it.
I was going to ask you if you improvised it.
Both of us did it in one take, which I was surprised by, and that was really cool.
Yeah. I did it in 2 takes, right? I remember there was one.
You did a practice take, but we weren't recording. You only did 1 recorded take.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I take it back. You're right. We did have a couple of times where we turned the lights off and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it was your 3rd take.
No, I think it was only 2nd. It might have been 3rd.
I can't remember. Yeah, you're right.
But
I forgot about that. Yeah, you are right.
The whole drum solo was fully improvised, and you wanted me to do full measure of playing with the cymbals and stuff, and full measure of fill.
Yep.
And this isn't related, but I counted that there's 8 measures because there's 4 symbols, and I did all of them, and I had to do a fill for each symbol. So yeah, there's 8 measures, I'm pretty sure.
So that's how you counted. You were switching your symbol for every beat.
Yeah,
Okay.
that like the whole entire time, the like I was switching symbols. I went from crash, or what I consider to be the second crash, first crash, ride, and hi-hat. I forgot the name of it for a second. There's only one time where I don't do that. That actually messed me up during the recording, where I do the second crash twice because of how the song worked out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that kind of messed me up during the recordings. But yeah.
I thought you did really good. And my solo, I wanted to use a wah pedal because I don't play with one very often. So I'm not the greatest with it, but I enjoy playing with it. It's a really interesting sound. It's what gives the guitar that kind of crying. That's why it's called a wah pedal, I guess. That kind of different sound. So that was fun for me because I don't normally do that. So it was a little bit different. Well, let's talk about your drumming, because the main reason I'm having you drum and not me drum is I'm wanting to show your progress, and I think you're doing a lot better. I was really impressed. Most of this song you did in about one take, and if you listen really, really closely, there's spots where you get a little bit off time.
Yeah, I can't get off. So
always bring it
I'm not the
back.
Best drummer.
Well, how old are you?
I'm 10. I'm gonna be 11. Like
how many 10-year-old drummers do you know? There are some out there that are really good, but not many. Not very many at all.
I'm gonna be 11 in September.
Yeah, you're getting there. But yeah, my point was, for doing it in one take, for the most part, I think we edited out one section in the middle, so you kind of did it like the first half in a take, and then the second half, and then the drum solo. But to be able to do that, switch between all the parts, and I was cueing you when the fills and stuff were, but you knew most of them on your own. And to only get off time a little bit here and there, and you weren't playing to a click, I was really impressed with. I thought it was really good.
So, I can play like a song, like a few songs. I can play almost exactly Smells Like Teen Spirit. And then I have my own version of Bodies by Drowning Pool that I play.
Yeah.
But I cannot do any song without... I can't do any song with a drumless track. When I do it with a drumless track, for some reason I just get off time instantly, and it sounds bad. I don't know why. I can only do it if I'm doing like the normal track with drums, and it's confusing.
Yeah.
But whenever I do it drumless, I just get off.
It's really hard. I think too, because in most songs the drums are setting the beat. So when you take them away, you're having to set the beat, and it's hard to figure out where that beat is sometimes.
We actually didn't use bass in this one.
I didn't. I was
Bass
going
is
to,
also
and
beat,
my
right?
computer is getting older, and it started when I was trying to record the bass. It was overloading the computer, and it was locking up on me, and I got mad at it and stopped. Stopped trying.
I get mad easily too.
Yeah. Well,
But,
it took me a while, but I finally gave up because every time I'd have a good recording, the computer would freeze and ruin the whole thing.
On a few of the first recordings, the computer actually overloaded, and we got really scared that we might not be able to record because it keeps doing this.
Yeah, I've got to figure out what's going on so we can keep making videos.
I think maybe it's just
I
getting
don't wanna
old,
go buy
or
anyone.
there's still just a lot of space on it.
Yeah, I deleted a lot of things, so hopefully that'll help.
I mean, Mom's computer upstairs is still pretty new and good.
What time is it right now?
I don't know.
I think it was like 11:30 when we started at night. So
Yeah.
it's getting late.
Why do you not have your watch on?
I just got a new phone, and I was syncing it to my phone, so it was on the charger, and I forgot to put it on. So I don't know.
I do want to do more with the big drum set, but, well, 1, Charlotte, 2, Layla got a chinchilla.
That's true.
And
Well,
those don't like sound.
Yeah.
So that's kind of an issue. But
Well, I love playing the big drum set myself, but it is very loud, and with Charlotte in the house, I don't get much chance to come in unless she's napping, so I can't play it then. You can play it here and there. We don't want to scare the chinchilla, but you can play it some.
another thing about
But
it is that
we can't record with it very well because I don't have a recording set up for the acoustic drum set. I wish I did because I think it would sound better.
Yeah.
But it would just cost a lot of money. I don't have the money to
another
buy
thing
all that
about
stuff.
it is that it has a double bass pedal, but I can't do anything with double bass because I can really only play that, and I just don't even know how to
Yeah.
do double bass stuff yet.
Well,
So I want to learn that.
2 times a day you can practice on the acoustic. Just make sure you check with me. Make sure Charlotte's not sleeping, and we have all the doors shut between you and the new chinchilla, so we don't scare it to death, right?
We need to soundproof Liz' room.
Yeah.
Because it's right in the hallway next to this room.
Yeah.
We're in the basement right now. So.
Anything else about this song? What'd you think about it? Did you like it? I wrote this one on my own over a few different nights.
I think we kind of labeled it as metal, but I feel like it's more of a hard rock song.
Yeah, so you and Connor are metalheads, and while I like metal, I'm more into hard rock. And so when I write, that's the way I lean the most.
I do like some rap songs. I don't normally listen to pop songs, but there are some that I'm not instantly like, please turn that off. My ears are hurting.
I listen to everything, don't I? I like everything.
Country is the one thing that I cannot listen to.
Mom's gonna get you converted.
No, she's not.
All right, let's say goodbye and let's call it an end.
I'll reconvert myself to metal if she does.
All right, say bye. Bye.
Bye.